First edition of the 2023-24 North Iowa Bulls Coaches Show, and I'm here with the head coach of the hockey team, Nick Bruneteau. And Coach, maybe not the best of, not the goal of the start that we were looking for at the first showcase and the first couple of road games, but what can you take positively out of the start of the season and out of the guys' performances so far?
Well, first, thanks for having me, Chris.
Of course,
yeah, it's obviously not the start you want to have, but there's definitely been some positives involved in there. And from a coach's perspective, for us, there's a lot of items we can clean up. And mistakes are a part of hockey. They're part of any sport, but especially early in the season, you're going to see a lot of mistakes. And as a staff, we're excited because there is room to grow. There is a lot of mistakes we can correct. And then there has been some good performances by some players as well. Justin Mexico's had a good start to the season. And he's somebody that we expect his production to continue and hopefully lead us moving forward with some more wins.
Four goals for him, 6 points overall for Justin Mexico so far. And I think the most impressive performance out of the last weekend was one of the younger guys. Santos Cincin in goal put up a 37-save performance in the Friday night game and almost got the win for the team. So what have you liked out of Santos so far since he's come over? And I believe this is his first season on North American ice?
Yes, it is. It's the first year. And Santos had a great game on Friday. He did everything he could to help us win that hockey game. We just got to find more ways to score. Santos a big kid. He's 6'6", comes over from Switzerland. And I think so far it's coming down from the USHL. It's a little bit of ups and downs to start the year, and that's a hard adjustment moving to North America alone, let alone having to move city to city in a couple of weeks, time over here. So we expect big things from him moving ahead, but hopefully his performance from Friday can propel him into the future.
And the other goalie on the roster, Connor Graham, has also been pretty good. He put up a 49-save effort to open the season against Fairbanks and came on in relief on Saturday and stopped every shot that he faced. It looks like you have two good goaltenders that you can rely on and trust whoever goes in, they're going to give their effort and give their best in the game.
Absolutely, and Connor's a guy that played for the NA3 team last year and played for us, so we know what he's capable of. And for us, it's been exciting to see him have success at the next level. We know what he's capable of at this level, though, as well.
And you actively recruited a bunch of players who were younger guys, people like Max Leduc and Cash Crawford, guys who are high-end talent skaters who are getting adjusted to the North American Hockey League style of play, which is more physical, certainly, than other junior leagues that they've played in before. So how do you think they've adjusted to the league so far?
Well, it's been a slow adjustment for some of our younger players, but that's expected. You said it. We have 5 players on our team that are 2006 birth years. You look around the league, and I think there's about 20 of them in total. So 20%, 25% of the league is 06s are with us. So with that, it's going to be on our staff to develop those players, speed up their development. And urgency is the word. There has to be urgency to not only catch the older players, but to pass the older players over. And I think they've all had moments, which is encouraging for our staff. But there just needs to be consistency. But that's expected when you're a young player playing in this league.
You get a weekend off after the trip to Bismarck, and then you get Minot next weekend for the home opener. So during the week off, how do you keep the focus in practice, and how do you run? Is it different when you know you have a game coming up that weekend, or is it different knowing that you have the weekend off and you can relax and ease a little bit going into Friday and Saturday? Yeah,
it's different. Changes up. Maybe you're not doing as much X's and O's, or maybe you're doing a little bit more trying to clean stuff up. I think the bye week for us being as early as it is has some disadvantages, but to be honest, right now we're glad that we have the bye week. We think there's a lot of stuff we need to clean up, so it's allowed us to double our practice time and fix more of the structural stuff, but more than anything, learning how to compete hard in practice, learning to be harder to play against, which right now is 2 areas in our game that we have to improve.
And I was going to say, after you've had a couple of sessions with the guys and a couple of video sessions as well, what's the mood of the team as we build into the week off? Toros get to play this weekend, but as we get to build into a home opener against Minot, what's the mood of the team knowing that that's a good team from Minot that's coming down to play on next week, Friday, Saturday?
I think for the players, they wish we were playing this weekend. You don't like having those bye weekends. The mood. Obviously, it's guys are frustrated. They're competitive. They want to win hockey games. So that's something that for us, it goes back to respecting the process, trusting the process. And you talked about video. How's video been this week? Me and Marquise, when we go over the clips, we went over the first 10 minutes of the game, we found 70 mistakes. So going back to the cleaning up our mistakes, that's the exciting side from a coach's perspective, is we know we'll clean up those mistakes. It's too many right now, but we have to create that baseline early in the season and create the expectations that the group needs to follow. So that's where that happens, but just respecting the process and taking every day to day, hour to hour.
Opening day for the North Iowa Bulls at the home at the Mason City Arena will be October 13th. Head coach Nick Bruneteau. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thank you.